Hey guys, Jeff the Nature Guy, and you're probably wondering where in the world am I at? Well, I'm in the grizzly bear exhibit, but don't worry, the bears are put away. But look behind me. Look at all these kids and parents out there. That is the ZooSchool preschool. It's one of my favorite days when they get to come out in the yard and hide treats for the bears. It's so cool. And you're probably wondering, well, why am I telling you this? You're probably jealous. Well, it's important that you know why they do this, but it's also really cool because this is the first class that gets to do this for the new cubs that we're babysitting for the St. Louis Zoo here at the zoo. You met them last week on the video. Well, these guys are putting out treats for them, and you're going to see them come out and find these treats real soon. But before we do that, why do they do this? Why are they putting these treats around? Two reasons. One is it's a great lesson for these kids to learn about bear safety. As they're doing this, we talk about bears. We talk about how out in the wild, you want to make sure you're not putting food around for bears at campsites because they'll find that, and you don't want a bear to come in your campsite at night. So we talk about storage techniques and what to put the food in, things like that. Number two, it's really important for these bears because it's called enrichment. And you've heard me talk about this before, but it gives the bears something to do and look for, and in the wild they're going to do what we call forage, which means in the wild they're going to pick up rocks and logs and things like that to look for food, just like you see them doing here today. And how fun that these kids are the ones that get to hide that food for those bears to look for. So cool. Now you remember last week I told you about these cubs. They are growing so fast, so make sure you get here soon because they won't look like cubs real soon. They're called yearlings, if you remember, and what yearling means, it means they're in their first life, or their first year of life. They are moving into their second year of life. So they're going to be 2 years old, probably come this winter, most likely. We don't know exactly when they were born. But hey, fun stuff. ZooSchool preschool, putting out for the grizzly bears. It doesn't get much better than that. Guys, I am Jeff the Nature Guy here at Zoo Montana. We'll see you real soon.